Hello, Lady of Claws. I am here to ask you if you would like to become an ally to my fiefdom.
An ally with you? What is this, a trick? A trick that you're taking with me?
Well, no, I'm not playing any tricks. What do you mean by trick taking?
Oh, trick taking, you know it's a game, and I think in order for me to become your ally, I think we should do a trick taking game.
I'm not familiar.
You know, you play a card and then I play a card and we do tricks. Get it together, woman.
You want to play a trick taking game with me?
Yes.
In order to decide whether or not you want to be my friend,
exactly.
Basically. All right, you're on. Hello everyone, welcome back to solo mode. My name is Jamie from Foster the Meeple, and I'm here again today with another solo playthrough video. And today's playthrough is going to be on For Northwood. Now this is published by Side Room Games and was designed by Wil Su. And this is a solo trick-taking game, which in my opinion, very unique, very cool. I recently played this for the first time a few months ago, and I immediately became obsessed with it because the concept is so interesting, it's so unique, and though the game itself, how it plays is very simple and straightforward, it is so hard to win. Like, I can almost guarantee you I will not win today. Number one, I'm not great at trick taking. Number two, it's just generally very challenging. So without further ado, I say we get into it and see whether or not today is my day to rule Northwood. It's kind of part of the theme. Let's get into it. So, welcome to For Northwood. This is the setup. Now, I have not set up for an introductory game. I have set up for not necessarily a more advanced game, but there is a way to kind of make it a little bit easier for you. And just so you know, in that case, there's certain cards that don't get used, basically. So let's talk about how the game works. Now, you'll see we have these 8 cards in a row up here in a line. These are different fiefs. And each of the fiefs has its own ruler. So for this one, it's the Lady of Eyes, Lady of Leaves, Baron of Eyes, Queen of Flowers, etc. What we are going to be doing at the beginning of each round is we are going to be moving this card to one of those fiefs. And what we're saying when we do that is that we believe that by having a conversation with their ruler, that we can persuade them to become our ally, essentially. And how we do that is by playing tricks. So the number at the bottom of each of the fief is how many tricks we need to win exactly in order to persuade that ruler to be our friend. We're just trying to make friends out here, right? That's what we're trying to do. So how we're going to be doing that is by playing out tricks. We get 8 cards in our hand. What we're going to do is we are going to look at the cards that we have in our hand. Then we are going to look at all of the fiefs that are available that haven't been defeated, because you can only go through one at a time. And we are then going to determine how many tricks we think we could win. So if I looked at my hand here and I see that I have 4 of the paw cards, claw cards, then I might want to go for something that has the claw as a trump, because whatever suit is on that ruler is going to be the trump suit for that hand. Or maybe I think, I actually don't have a lot of the trump suit. So maybe the Lady of Leaves is who I'm going to go for, because I think I can maybe only win 1 trick here. Okay, so you decide by looking at your hand, then you choose the fief. Then you are going to play out that round. And how you do that, like I said, is by playing tricks. So before we get into how that works, you'll also notice we have 4 cards kind of below the fiefs. These are our current allies. These are our friends. And we can always choose to use one of their abilities before we have a conversation, which is basically before we play out a trick. Okay. Now in an introductory game, you're only going to have the different jacks, but like I said, I've shuffled them all in, so these are a bit random. These are all going to give us some kind of an ability that is going to potentially help us as we're playing. Okay, so as an example, the Baron of Flowers, he takes the high road, discard all cards with a value of 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so if we wanted to use that before we play out the trick, we would simply turn them to the side, use their ability, and then we'll play out the trick. How the trick gets played out is you will flip the ruler's card. This is the conversation that they're starting. Okay, so you're going to flip it over. Then you respond. Now, this is a topic that the Lady of Leaves isn't like crazy about, so it's not a trump, basically. This is a standard trick-taking game, so for anybody that's not super familiar with trick-taking games, that basically means that we must follow suit. Okay, so this suit is eyes. So if I have any eye cards in hand, which I do, I have 2 of them, I must play that one out. Now, if I didn't have one, I can play any card. Okay, so let's just give a couple of examples here. So if the Lady of Leaves played the 4 of eyes, if I want it to win, I could play the 7 of eyes. Now I've won. If I want it to lose, but I still have the eye cards, I would have to play the 1 of eyes because it's less than. So if I play the same suit that's higher than, then I would win. But if I play something that's less than, then I would lose. Now if I don't have any of the same suit, I can choose to play any card from my hand. If I played this card, as an example, the 8 of claws, I would lose because this is the lead suit and this is going to win over almost anything else. Okay, so I would actually lose this even though my number's higher. However, if I happen to have the trump suit, which is the suit of the current ruler, and I played that out, even though it's lower than the leading card, I would win. That's basically how it works. So in this game, we are going to be flipping over one of the cards from the conversation deck. We will then be responding. If we win, we'll leave the card over in our score pile, and that's how we're going to keep track of how many tricks we've won. If we lose, then we're going to put it over here on the opposite side so that we know that we didn't score or we didn't win that card. The round is going to continue until either the deck is empty or your hand is empty. You can't end it earlier. You're not allowed. And remember, every time before you play a trick, you can choose to use one of the allies. If you win, and by winning, you're getting the exact number of tricks that is required by that ruler, then you have made a new friend. You've made a new ally. You're just going to slide their card down. Then you're going to reveal these stars, which are going to come in play when we do end game scoring. If you don't win, the ruler's just going to go away. They hate you. They left town. That's how much they don't like you. And you are going to flip the card over, showing that you have not scored any points. So we are going to continue doing this until we have played all 8 fiefs. Once we set up a new round to do a new fief, we have another option if we have won any of the fiefs. So let's just say I won this one. Now we're going to be choosing another one. What I can do is I can replace or sub in basically for one of my current allies, a new ally that I've won over. And you just place it over the one that you want to replace. Then at the end of the round where you've used that replacement, they'll just get discarded. It doesn't lose you any points or anything, but you don't get to use them more than once, basically. I think that's pretty much it. That's the game. Very straightforward. We just need to try and win all of them. Now, there are different levels. We are going to be playing a standard game because I am bad at this game. Okay? I know that I'm not going to be able to win any other way. So in a standard game, the goal is to get 16 or more points. And you'll remember that's how many you're scoring on here. So this one gives you 4 points. The 5 would give you 2 points, etc. If you were to be playing on an advanced game, you would score 18 points in order to win. Or gold, it's 20 points. Okay, that's idealist. And those are the medals that you're getting, essentially. Once again, we're just playing the standard game. It does come with a little almost like campaign scenario book that you kind of go through and you can try different things. But because this is the first time potentially you're seeing it, we'll just play the standard game. And that is For Northwood, so I say we get into it. We've all seen these cards, so let's just shuffle them all up. And then I'll show you our current allies, and then we'll play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So before we look at our hand, let's look at our allies. So we've already looked at the Baron of Flowers. Discard all cards with a value of 1, 2, or 3. The next one we have is the Prince of Eyes. Monkey see, monkey do. Discard a card, then draw a card. Repeat this for each other exhausted ally. Okay, remember exhausted is when they've been used. Then we have the Baron of Leaves. One's true colors. You may exchange a card in hand with the top card of the discard pile if it has the same value. Do the same for the score pile. Then we have the Jack of Claws. If you're holding fewer than 8 cards, draw cards until you have 8 cards in hand. Okay? Now you don't have to use these. We could go through an entire game without ever using them, but they are helpful sometimes, so why would we do that? That would be silly. Okay, let's look. Now I've got to organize these in a way that makes sense to my brain. Some people have said they find the way that I organize my cards to be weird because I do lowest to highest, and I think most people go the opposite way, but this is what I do. So look at this. We have no yellow cards, but we do have decently high cards, like we have 8, 6. We're kind of right in the middle. We've got 2 pinks. We have a lot, so I wouldn't want to do this. We could potentially do this. That feels risky. That feels like a risky biscuit right off the hop, but I'm feeling spicy today. Let's try it. Let's play the Lady of Leaves. Please, Lady of Leaves, would you like to be my friend? I'll convince you. All right. So I need to decide right now if I would like to use any of these. And I could oh, that's actually pretty good. So this says discard all cards with a value of 1, 2, or 3. But that's actually not good because we want to lose more than we win. Let's just play the first card, see what happens. Oof. So we're going to win that, which kind of sucks. That's going to be the one that we win. Oh no, this is bad. This is so bad. So we'll play the 3. It's so bad. I'm just seeing if I want to use any of these other things. We might lose the first one right away. That's brutal. Discard a card, then draw, repeat. I feel like we need to discard. I might use that. It sucks. If you're holding fewer than 8 cards, I don't really want to use that. You may exchange a card in hand with the top card of the discard pile if it has the same value. No, do the same for the score pile. Okay, let's do another one. Hope for the best. Okay, so this is good. This is a 3 of the trump suit, and I don't have any, so we are going to get rid of our highest card. So that's going to go over there because we haven't scored it. Okay? Whew. So we just have to hope that she keeps pulling. I have mainly low cards, except for this 6 is what I'm worried about, but let's just go. Let's go again. Okay, so it's the 8, and I have the 6 of claws. This is good. I might actually use this. Discard all cards with a value of 1, 2, or 3. So this is leaving us with only 2 cards left. And remember, the round is going to end when either my hand runs out or the deck runs out. So we just need to hope that what comes up is either different, a trump, or higher. Okay, so we have 7 of eyes. I have the 4 of eyes. Do I want to use any of these? No, I don't think I do. I think we just got to go for it. There we go. That actually worked out very well. So the 7 of flowers, and I have the 4 of paws or claws, so that's going to go there. All right, we won our first one. That's very exciting. Okay, so now, like I said, we'll refresh this. We have won over the Lady of Leaves. She thinks we're great, and I think she's great because we won exactly 1. That's how the game works. Very straightforward. Okay, so her special ability is draw a card and unexhaust another exhausted ally. So we'll be able to decide if we want to sub her in. Oopsies. Okay, now we're gonna go into round 2. We have to do this 8 times. Let's see. Now it's really gonna depend on what my hand is to decide whether or not I want to sub her in to see if it will be very helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Ooh, now I have no blues. Okay, we are organized. You'll love to see it. I have no blues. So I could become a very risky biscuit and try to only win 2, but I do have a lot of high cards. I'm kind of thinking, I'm thinking about this one or maybe even this. I'm gonna go for this. Let's go for the Lady of Flowers because she's a cute duck and I honestly really do want to be friends with her. So let's go for 6. I don't know, but I do think this we will need. Okay, let's actually cover up the Baron of Leaves with the Lady of the Leaves. That makes sense to me. All right, so do we want to use anything yet? I typically don't on the first round. So we have the 6 of eyes. I have no eyes, but what I do have is a trump. So we'll use that. So we've won. Very good. I think we'll just continue. Although this one's pretty good. People fun out there. All right, so let's do this. We'll discard all of, actually no, because I don't want to discard that 3. Let's just go for another one. We have the 5 of claws. Well, I have the 6 of claws, so we've won 2 of 6. We also have to manage to lose some, so I need to win 4 more. All right, it's fine. Let's keep going. Oof. So we have the 7 of leaves, so we are going to lose this one. We will lose it with our lowest 2. That's fine. We were allowed to do that. We needed to lose some. I need to win 4. Discard a card, draw a card. I could do that. Let's do that. Why not? Let's discard maybe this one, and then we'll draw a card. Okay, it's another trump. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we'll see. All right. Okay, so this, I need to win 4 more. So I think I'll use this one, okay? So we're good. I don't have any blues, so I was allowed to do that. Now, I need to win 3 more. Let's just keep going. Okay. I need to win 2 more, which are going to be these. So here's what I'll do. We're going to discard all cards with a value of 1, 2, or 3. So we'll discard that one. So we just have these 2 left. And there's no way that I can lose these next 2. Okay. There's no way that I can lose this. There we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could today be my day? Let's not get cocky. It sucks I didn't use her and I have to actually get rid of her now. Okay, so let's reset. We have 1 over the Lady of Flowers. The ladies are loving us, which I love. So we've scored 6 points so far. Her special thing is discard a card with a value equal to the number of cards in your hand. That's pretty good. So we never get rid of our original allies. These are our OGs, our besties. They would never leave us. Not like the Lady of Leaves. She was not our friend for very long. Alrighty. Let's see. Wow, I got a lot of yellows. No blues. A lot of yellows. So I think maybe we'll go for the Queen of Leaves, right? Now, theoretically, I can probably win more than 4 with this hand with the trumps, but we'll just have to see if that's going to work out for us. Do we want discard a card with the value? That might be really good. Discard a card with the value equal to the number of cards in your hand. I might save that for a lower one. Okay, let's just see how we go. Let's have a combo. Queen of Leaves. I need to win 4. This should not be one of the ones that I win. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Be strategery. Got it? Good. 3. So we have to win that one. 3 of flowers. So I can only win 3 more. Woo! Okay, so I think I'll do this and get rid of my 2 and my 1. Okay. So I can only win 3 more and I have a pretty decent shot. So I gotta win that one. So I can only win 2 more. I think we'll go 1 more and then look and see if any of these will be helpful. We'll see. We'll do this. All right, I can only win 1 more. This is tough. Discard a card, draw a card. You may exchange a card in hand with the top card of the discard pile if it has the same value. It doesn't. And this is going to let us drop to 8. Let's go 1 more and then we'll see. I have to lose this. I have to try and get rid of this. So I think this is our only option. Discard a card, then draw a card, and we can repeat for each ally, but I only have 1. Okay. Hopefully I lose this. We'll see. Okay, so I did. The ladies have been loving me. I've won all with the ladies, okay? So we'll flip these. I have won the Queen of Leaves. Word for word. Use the ability of the ruler on the fief you're visiting. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, let's reset. So currently I have 3, 6, 7 points. So we still have the 2 hardest ones to do. All right, let's see what we got going on up in here. Oh my God, what a mess. Okay, these cards are very slippery. Okay, so this is a pretty like well-rounded hand, I want to say. I don't think that I could win 5 or 6, so I think definitely not a 0, although what's the ability here? Draw 2 cards and discard any number of cards at some of the, oh, that's actually, you know what? I have to go for it eventually. Let's try the 0, because if I bring this one down, I could use that. All right, so I'm gonna bring the Queen of Leaves down, and I might bring her down too. Discard a card with a value equal to the number of cards in your hand. So we'll do that. I think we might be able to do this. I'm getting a little bit cocky here. All right, so let's just see. Now the goal here is I got to get rid of as many cards as possible. And I have 8 cards, so I might use this right away. Discard a card with the value equal to the number of cards in your hand. So I can get rid of that 8. I want to use that one next, maybe. All right, let's just see. I can't win any. All right, so 4 of leaves. I have the 1 of leaves. That worked out well. Okay, so I could, now my hand is relatively low. This one, discard a card, draw a card, use the ability of the ruler. Draw 2 cards, discard any number of cards that sum up exactly. So let's do that. Let's try that. So we're gonna use this ability, draw 2 cards, then discard any number of cards that sum up exactly to those 2. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, let's get rid of these 2 5s. That's pretty good. Let's do that. So this is what we have left. I'm going to use this next because that will leave me with 1 4. Okay, so we have 6 of eyes. We'll get rid of the 2 of eyes. I think we have to do this because it's going to get rid of my 2 and 3, and it leaves me with the 4 of claws. So unless this is a low claw number, I'll have done it. The high claw. Oh, this is the best day ever. You guys are like my good luck charm. I swears it. All right, so we've won the Lady of Eyes. What did I say about the ladies love us? So we're currently at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the best I've ever, literally ever done. All right, so these are gone. Bye. Flip these. So Lady of Eyes, we already used their ability, but just to remind you, draw 2 cards and discard any number of cards that sum up exactly to those 2 cards total in value. That one, that was clutch in the game, in the round I just did. All right, so we still got a tough one up here, and then some very middling ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do this. See what we got. Oh. I have a lot of ones. I could see that so far. Okay, so we got a couple of very high cards and then a lot of ones. I don't think that we could manage 7 here. Could we? Could we? No. I think we'll go to the 5. Yeah, I just don't think we have enough high cards to do this. We have a lot of 1s and 2s. So we'll go to the 5. I'm not gonna do this one. I'm gonna save this for when we are at a lower number. Ooh. So I have no yellows, 1 blue. Here we go. 3 of leaves. Would you look at that? Just look at it. So I think I need to save these 3 and maybe those. So let's get rid of the blue. So we lost that one. A 2 of leaves. Let's get rid of that. So I have 6 and I need to win 5. Let's do this. I don't know if that's a good idea. If you're holding fewer than 8 cards, draw until you have 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if that's helpful or not, but it gives us a little bit more wiggle room. All right, so we have 5 of eyes. So I can win this. Let's do this. So we've won 1. We need to win 5 total. I want to use any of these. So I think we'll be able to win with these and potentially, let's do 1 more and then make a decision. Okay, so we'll get rid of the 4. Okay, so 3 of eyes, so I can win this with 1 of these. Seems like a waste. Okay, so I'll definitely be able to win this. So that'll be like 3 for sure. To do this, discard a card and then draw. Let's do that. Let's discard this, draw. Okay, and we have to do that for each. So we'll discard. So 2, 3, I need only 3. Let's get rid of this and then we'll draw another. Okay, who knows? Let's try, oh, okay, so we're gonna lose that. 8 of flowers. Uh-oh, I need to win 3 more. These are my best hopes. I don't really think these are gonna be very helpful. Oh, this one. You may exchange a card in hand with top card discard pile of the same value. Do the same for the score pile. So that is actually helpful. I don't... Okay, so I'll exchange this for this. And this for this. And that will be helpful. Because now I have 2 trumps. So let's... Oops, that's this one. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I need to play one of these 2, so we'll play this one. Now I need 2 more. I need 2 more wins. This is not going to be very helpful, but it's fine. Get rid of this. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this one. This is no good because it's only getting rid of 1, 2s, and 3s. We have to use this. So now our only hope is that this is a lower than 7 flower card. And it wasn't. All right, So we did not persuade the Lady of Claws, but I thought the ladies loved me. Apparently not. So that is just going to flip like this. Oh, I'm sorry. That's going to flip like this. Okay, because we already won that one. Well, I suppose we couldn't win them all, even though I really, really, really wanted to. We have 3 fiefs left that we have to do. Let's see if we can persuade them. I still have the Lady of Eyes that I can bring down. I think the most unlikely for me is probably the 7, although I did get the 0. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what we got. Oops, okay. I do have 3 trumps and a lot of high cards. This might be the wrong decision, but I think it's time to go for the King of Claws. Mufasa, Simba, whichever one you are. I don't want to use this, so let's pull one and see what we got. Right off the bat, that's a loss. Okay, so we'll get rid of this. That sucks. Shoot. But that's okay, because we do have this Jack of Claws we can use at some point, but I have to win the rest. Okay, no, let's just pull another one. 5 of Eyes, we have the 7 of Eyes. Perfect. I want to do at least one more before I get the Jack of Claws, so let's keep going. 7 of Hearts. We'll do the 4. Now let's do the Jack of Claws. If you're holding fewer than 8 cards, draw until you have 8. So I have 5. Yuck. 6. 7. 8. Okay. That's fine. Now I have to pull one. Okay, 1 of Claws is a trump, so we have to play the 3. Let's see here. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you need to win 5 more. Oh. This isn't like terrible, so let's use a Baron. You may exchange a card in hand with the discard. I may as well get rid of this one for this. And I don't have another 3, so I can't do that. All right. Oh my god. Ooh. All right. What did I say? We need to win 5 more? I do have 2 trumps. I have decently high cards. But I could use this to discard and draw. Let's just do it. I'm going to discard this 5 to draw 1. I'll discard the 2 to draw 1. Nice. Now I can do it one more time. I'll discard this 6 to draw 1. Shoot. Shoot. That's okay, because now we have more trump. So that's fine. 5 more. Here we go. Got to be freaking kidding me. So I would have to win with all of these. That's not very helpful. So I just basically have to play it out. Okay, so we have 4 of Leaves, 7 of Leaves. 3 of Eyes, 8 of Eyes. Now I have 3 trump cards. So unless there's like a higher trump card, I should be able to do it. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to win all of these. We'll use the 1. 4. Hey, guess what? We've got a 4. I think I've done it. 8 of Leaves. 7 of Claws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Zoop. Okay, so we won the King of Claws. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I just need 1 more star in order to win. All right, let's shuffle them up. Oh, the King of Claws. Put the highest value card or cards in your hand into the score pile. That would be really helpful if I was doing anything higher up. I think I'm going to bring down the Lady of Eyes for this one. 8. Let's just see. Okay. Oh, man, those are some high cards. Oh, but I only have blue and gray. So I think we're gonna have to go for this one, but these are very high cards. So let's go for 3. I have no trump. Do I wanna bring this down? Draw 2 cards, discard that many cards. I think I'm still gonna save that for the 2. Put the highest value card or cards in your hand, and I don't think we need that. All right, so let's go. Let's just see. I don't know that any of these are gonna be very helpful. All right, so we have the, of course. Oh, but I can lose it. There we go. Ah. All right, so we've lost it because I can only win 3. We'll do it again. 4 of eyes, 3 of eyes. We can only win 3. Try again. Okay. Can't win that, so let's get rid of that high 8. Now I have to win 3 though. It's like, oh, you can only win 3. I have to win 3. Try again. Uh-oh. I have to win 3. What can I do here? Discard a card, then draw a card. So I can't use like these ones. I could draw back up, but that feels crazy. Let's do this. Discard a card and draw a card for each exhausted. So let's just do this. I mean, that's fine. Oh, shoot. Oh well. I wanted to play that, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So we have a 1. I can win this with this 8, which feels wasteful. We'll do another. I have to win these 2. What can I do? Weirdly, one of my only options right now is to draw back up to 8. But let's just see with this one. Okay. I don't know what to do. Because what I can do is I can use this and I can draw back up to 8. But then I'm doing a risky biscuit and trying to like make sure I lose everything. Otherwise, I'm not guaranteed to win this. I'm gonna do it. Let's get crazy. I mean, if we lose, who cares? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is crazy. Oh, yuck. Uh-oh. It's not looking very good. And I do have 1 trump. All right. Now I need to lose all of the rest of these, which is going to be impossible. Who told me to do that? That was very dumb. Okay, let's do this, I guess. We'll get rid of a couple of cards. Now I have all these high cards. So basically I need, well, really what I need is either flowers or claws to come up. Okay, so I lost that. That's the best case scenario of that one. Claws. Damn it. Well, let's just see. Oh, no, that was it. Okay, that was it. Like, what am I doing? Shoot. Okay, so I lost. Oh, the Queen of Flowers doesn't want to be my friend. That would have been my winning point. Just FYI. All right, so we have 1 left. It's going to have to be this one. Let's see now. Put the highest value card in your score pile. I'm just going to see what cards I draw. This I'm definitely going to bring over because that's going to be very helpful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Last round. This game is so fun. I'm having the best time. I don't know if you're having fun watching, but I am having a very good time playing. All right. Okay, well, we only have 1 trump. That's pretty good. We do have a lot of high cards, so I don't think I'll use that, but we do want to bring down the Lady of Eyes. So we'll do this. All right. We can only win 2. I have a lot of high cards. Okay. We will lose that. We can only win 2. Let's go another. Okay. So we'll win that. All right, let's use the Lady of Eyes now. So draw 2 cards, discard any number of cards that sum up exactly to those. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. So I pretty much can only do these ones. It's 8. Yep. Okay. That's fine. I still have to win one other one. Not that one. So the other one that could be good for me here is this. Discard a card, then draw a card. Repeat for each exhausted ally. I still need to win one though, but let's try it. So let's discard and draw. Let's discard and draw. Okay. Could be worse. Okay. I have to lose both of these. So let's do this to get rid of the one. So I just need something that's not a leaf or a higher leaf. I did it. Yay! Okay. That means I won by 1 point. Yes! This is the only second time I've ever won this game. All right, so that's the end of the game. Now we count up our points. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. That gives us a bronze. If we had gotten one more point, we would have gotten a silver. And so the perfect score is 20. So if you've won all of them, that would be 20 points. That's so amazing. I love it. I love this game. If you are interested in trying this game, let me grab the box. It is on Board Game Arena for anybody that's like, oh, I'm curious about it. But I will put the link for the BGG page in the description of this video. I just think this is such a clever game. Trick taking, it's so hot right now. Everybody loves trick taking. It's super fun, and this is a way that you can do it on your own that still feels like there's obviously an element of luck and stuff, but it still feels like strategic enough to stay interesting. And it's quick, it's travel size, like I love, and it's freaking cute. I love everything about this game. And we didn't even use all of the different like rulers. So basically how you set up is you get one of each suit for your allies, so whichever one comes up first, and then 2 of each suit for the rulers. So these are all of the other cards that just didn't come. Oh my god, look at that, it's a horse. These are all of the other cards that just didn't come up. So it's super variable, and not only that, but like I mentioned, there's this like little mission book or campaign book, and it has, how many does it say? Oh, so there's 4 for each season, 4 challenges in summer, winter, spring, and fall. Yeah, I'm all about this game. I highly recommend it. I cannot get enough of it, honestly. But yeah, so that's everything that I have for today's playthrough. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried For Northwood. I would love to know. I do think I've already picked my game for next month. I am going to be doing Endeavor Deep Sea for a few reasons. Number one, it just got nominated for one of the Spiel Awards, and I think they just announced that they have a new expansion coming out. So I was like, oh, it just kind of put it in my mind that I really want to play it. And so I'll do that one for June, so you can look forward to that. And as always, if there's any other games that you're interested in seeing a solo mode for, please let me know. I would love to play them. And if I haven't played them yet, maybe it's a good chance for you to try a new game. Once again, I am Jamie from Foster the Meeple and BoardGameGeek, and I will be back again next month with another solo playthrough. Goodbye!